Man.
Warriors Kings Game 7. You do talk about watching an all time. This was the all time. Steph Curry, first player ever. I was pretty surprised when I heard this stat. First player with 50 points in a Game 7. And after the game too, story came out from Marcus Thompson of The Athletic that after they lost Game 6 on Friday, Steph couldn't sleep. He was checking his phone, rolling in his bed, and at 4 a.m, he got a text from Draymond, and they started talking about how embarrassing that loss was, and also specifically talked about how Malik Monk called him old at the presser after, and Draymond offered, as he does, to speak to the team, before Game 7, but Curry said no, let me take this one. So before their Saturday film session, Curry basically gathered everyone and told the whole team that he believed in them, that they believed that they had enough to win, and he asked for their trust in return. And he told them to put all their feelings aside in terms of some of the young guys were unhappy about playing time in their role and told them to just lock in. And he said that if you're coming on this bus to Sacramento, then that means that you're part of this. And then he went out and delivered a 50-point performance in Game 7. I mean, his Game 4 last year against the Celtics, the 43 points when they were down 2-1 at the Garden, at the other Garden, was, I think, a hallmark, moment in his career. But this has to be up there too. This might be 1A, 1B.
Yeah. No, I mean, I just feel like, first off, it wasn't even necessarily how you would think a 50-point game would go for Steph, where he would make like 12 threes. Or he didn't get to the free throw line that much. He shot 3 of 5 from the foul line. He missed back-to-back free throws at one point, and then the next play down, he hit a 3, and then the next time he was at the free throw line, he did this like comically evil grin.
Yo, this is the thing I want to say too before you go on.
Cashed them both.
Before I forget this, go
ahead.
I want to say this in the nicest way possible. Like, he is psychotic. Like,
the
way he enjoys eviscerating opponents in these high-pressure situations.
It's like a Jimmy Butler style.
Yeah, like I'm sure you've seen the clips too. At one point, he told the arena to light the beam.
Yeah.
Like in the second half.
In the middle of that
and
too.
Apparently he was directing it at 50 Cent. Sacramento Kings fan who was sitting courtside. And I don't even know what the general public thinks of Steph in terms of his persona, but to me, he's always been one of the best trash talkers in the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, pure. Like, pure, one of the best trash talkers. I think even better than Draymond. Because listen, Draymond give you 4 and 7 and then he'll stomp on your chest. That's different from Steph coming into your arena and giving you 50 and telling you to light the beam in a Game 7 as he ends your season.
No, telling the fans to light the beam is so funny. It's
no, but it's so cutting, Like, it cuts deep because they've been lighting the beam all season.
Anyway,
it's amazing.
I mean, that alone, I think the performance was also incredible. By the way, just because this is the Raptors show, there was a former Raptor who spent a lot of time guarding him the other day, Terrence Davis, who
we saw
was not good on defense.
We saw the best guard and the worst guard in Raptors history yesterday. Kyle in the first game, and then Terrence Davis in the second one.
No, listen, I get it. Like, TD was there to space the floor, and he hit some threes early on, and everyone was like, whoa, look at him. But it's like, I'm like, you can't fool me. I'm familiar with your game. Like, I was literally sitting on the couch like Shaq, thinking, like, I know what's going to come next. This guy does not know how to play defense.
No, that was Nando's chicken, man.
I actually remember one time I interviewed Fred in the back of a Foot Locker, and I mean in the back. Like, there's like a stock room. Like, we're talking about dead stock. That was dead stock. Okay, it was I was literally stock eggs.
Fred I believe was promoting some And One sneakers.
That's
at the
right,
time.
which I don't think he was that big of a fan of. But anyway, we were sitting in the back of the stock room, and the camera is like literally 1 feet away from us. And my big head and his small body has to fit into this one frame. And we're drafting players for 3-on-3, like who would win on a 3-on-3, right? And obviously he had, Fred, and obviously I took Kyle as my team captain. And we got down to the last pick because we had one guy off the bench. And I picked Terrence Davis. And then he's like, oh, you want TD? I was like, why? Why? I was like, what's wrong with TD? He's like, oh, he don't play no defense. And I was like, oh, haha. And then from that point onwards, I was looking at it very closely. I was like, wow, he really doesn't play defense. Like, the amount of time Steph just got by and walked to the rim yesterday without even having a screen, without even like having to throw together a triple combination to put his man off balance before he can drive. Like, the on-ball defense was just so disappointing from Sacramento. And I was just like, wait, Mike Brown, you had a really good strategy here with Davion Mitchell, who I understand wasn't shooting the ball confidently and wasn't giving you great contributions offensively. But hey, you can overlook that if he's, slowing down Steph by any degree. And so, I mean, not a great look for Terrence on defense last night. It really helped contribute to the fact that Steph drove in for so many layups
Yeah, easy
and
too.
that was really impressive to see the diversity in this game, man.
Yeah, I think several of the Kings players didn't show up. Looking at Harrison Barnes, 4 points in 14 minutes. Kevin Huerter really struggled this entire series and was 1 of 6 from 3 yesterday. Only had 7 points. I was pretty surprised by Kevin Huerter's performance in this series, just because I remember him lighting up the Sixers in that Game 7. The famous game where Ben Simmons passed at the end, and it ended his career. And
I mean, when you're a shooter like that, like I just feel like
it's a streaky thing.
It's a bit of a streaky thing, right? Unless you're like one of those like super elite, like Steph Curry types, to be honest, right?
And De'Aaron Fox was 5 of 19.
Yeah,
I'm not sure towards the end of the series if his injury was starting to affect him. And even like Sabonis, you look at Domantas Sabonis, he did have them in the bonus a little bit, but the 22, 8, and 7. 10 of 16.
That's a stinky 22, 8, and 7.
That's a stinky tofu.
I
think you look at the box score and it's like, played a pretty good game, but
he played a good half. For the first half, he was legitimately good.
He wasn't there in the second half. A lot of his little push shots, hook shots around the basket were just short in the third quarter when the whole team was just going through a drought.
There's something so demoralizing when your opponent is completely disrespecting you and just saying like you can shoot whatever. Like you want to shoot wide open at the elbow, shoot it. You want to shoot a wide open jump hook, shoot it. You want to go and drive into our guy. I mean, I suppose we'll meet you at the rim, but go ahead, shoot it. We're not going to send help, right? And like it's demoralizing when it happens to like a Ben Simmons type. It's even when earlier this season that started happening to Scotty, I was like, okay, this is kind of disrespectful. But like Sabonis is going to be on the All NBA team. He's already made an All-Star game this season.
He's on like top 5 MVP ballots of reporters.
What are we like? Damn, like that's got to be so demoralizing. And so I think every time he missed one of those little jump hooks, it was just like it just took a bit of an air out of that crowd, and also the fact that like. Look, what this doesn't show is how many times he was just destroyed by Kevon Looney on offensive rebounds.
Oh,
like
man.
That in the second half, it was just Steph Curry shooting and then Kevon getting any miss.
What do you think was more backbreaking, like a Steph 3 or a Kevon Looney offensive rebound? Because I think
it's the combination of both. Because one goes with the other, man.
Because I think Kevon Looney's rebounds just like broke this team. In that third quarter, because the game was basically tied at the half. I think the Kings were up 2, and then the Warriors started pulling away. But the thing too was like. The Warriors weren't playing that great on offense. They missed, I think they were 4 of 13 from the free throw line in that third quarter. But
they got into the bonus early in that third quarter too. I thought that was like, okay, Adam Silver, let's get it. Let's get it, baby.
Is that why Scott Foster got the assignment?
No, come on, man. The Suns weren't playing.
No,